Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another review. In today's video we have the all-new facelifted for 2024 model year Toyota Yaris Hybrid. Before I go any further in the review, special thanks to Toyota Center here in Zagreb for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below. Welcome back everybody. Like I said earlier, in today's review we will go through all exterior, interior details. We will check the practicality test of this new for 2024 model year Toyota Yaris Hybrid. There are some really minor changes on the exterior design, a little bit more in the interior, but the biggest change is actually with the powertrain. Now this 1.5 liter hybrid powertrain comes either as a 116 horsepower or even 130 horsepower. But let's start this exterior walk around with a front end design and details. There aren't so many changes here at the front, but just one interesting detail: this particular model is actually top trim model, is finished in this rather gorgeous metallic white exterior color. Looks absolutely stunning, especially in direct sunlight. Also you can see we have contrasting side mirrors and a black roof. Talking a little bit about this front end design, we have LED headlights with LED daytime running lights and turn signals. I will put the car on later in the video so you will see that in action. If we now take a closer look on a lowest part of a bumper, again that contrasting black details around the fog lamps and a really wide center grille with a front parking sensors. A very nice detail, especially on such a small city car. Below the Toyota logo we have this safety radar. And now there is one interesting and cool detail with this new facelifted model and completely new Toyota approach. If you remember, with the older models we had actually that bluish line around the Toyota logo, which always indicate that there is a hybrid model. Now that blue line is gone. You will see later when we go and check the rear end that there is a new detail which indicates this is actually a hybrid powertrain. Moving quickly here on a passenger side profile, with this model we have a very nice two-tone Toyota wheels. I think, yes, these are 17-inch in diameter. I think if you go with a GR Sport hybrid model you can get it up to 18. This for me at least are absolutely perfect in size. Now quickly just to take a look, side profile, classic small city hatchback. Like I said earlier, we have contrasting side mirrors with a black roof lining and very nice detail, especially now in the summer. In July we have tinted rear windows. Moving here at the rear end, you can now see this C pillar is very sporty and a little bit wider here, and also we have a small rear spoiler in the back with a rear. Let's now talk a little bit about this boot space and its design. In general, around 286 liters of boot space you get with the Toyota Yaris Hybrid. Now with this particular model we have this very practical rubber floor mats which says Yaris. Very nice and cool detail. Underneath that there is a textile cover which you can open it and it reveals extra storage. I think you can fold down these rear seats 60/40. Overall, for such a small vehicle, the door opening, because this is a hatchback, this boot opening actually is pretty wide and it's actually relatively high, so I think this should be okay. And also if you fold down these rear seats there will be almost flat floor, so if you need to slide some heavier items it should be fine. Also, I'm about 184 centimeters. This opening is relatively on my height, so this is great because I wouldn't hit my head on this part over here. Overall, nice, small, usable boot for a small city car. Now we will close this boot and let's go and check the rear seats and the rear seats practicality. I will put this driver's seat, of course, on my sitting position later, so you will see how much knee and leg room I do have. But just quick door design overview. Everything is finished in that black or a dark gray plastic with some extra storage here in the center part, and maybe 1/2 liter bottle can be easily fit on these door pockets. And these are the rear seats. Now let's talk a little bit about this rear seat. The center part is finished in some type of textile with a very nice and cool design in this front section. Outside elements and this center part is in some type of leathery material. It looks very nice and it feels really nice. Also you have isofix anchor points on each side with a very cool and sporty contrasting some type of blue stitching. If you watch my channel regularly, then you probably all know that I'm always a huge fan of this very sporty black roof lining. Now, I put these front seats on my ideal sitting position, so now I will climb inside. This is my knee room and my foot room. I'm about 184 centimeters tall, 79 kilograms. For my head I have maybe 1 or 2 centimeters to spare. If you need to carry kids in the back, this should be more than fine. Of course, this is still a small city car. Now if we take a look here in the front, we have a couple of major new details with this facelifted model. Now we come to the best part of a new Toyota Yaris facelift, especially this top trim model. But first thing first, one thing I saw, we have a blind spot monitoring or blind spot recognition system on a side mirrors. If you remember, we saw this contrasting and nice bluish stitching, more of that blue details here on the doors and on a center dash. Now we also need to talk a little bit about these front doors, because the design and materials are a little bit different than those in the back. Now we have here in the center some type of textile material with a piano black details. Also overall door design are a little bit wider and larger with a larger door pocket. So these are the front seats, very nice in design, looks really sporty and premium. I think this side support would be more than enough. And another premium detail, just take a look, these floor mats, these looks and feels really nice. Let's climb inside. This is my view out, upgraded JBL premium surround system. Let's talk now a little bit about this passenger front seat seating position. We have one air vent here on a far right with a 2 air vents in the center. Completely new center infotainment system, huge upgrade with the Toyota. Everything is on a touch screen, very nice and crisp. I tested this new center infotainment system already with a new Corolla Cross and the new CHR. I'll put the links in the description below. And also completely new, we have a new digital dials, but more of that a little bit later. Extra storage here in front of me. If you open the glove box, slow opening with reasonably amount of size in it. One very good and useful detail, still the climate control features are in this separated part in the middle section. I will put my phone over here. We have 2 USB-C charging ports and extra storage in front of this eCVT automatic gearbox gear lever, electronically operated parking brake with 2 cup holders and a center armrest, which you can open it and it reveals a little bit of storage. Welcome now from a driver's seat of a new Yaris facelift. In front of me, I don't know how much you can see on a camera, head-up display, very cool and useful feature. And now in front of me, completely new digital dials. Of course, if you do remember, with a pre-facelifted model there were small screens on each side. Now we have completely new design, very nice and good in graphics. We have traffic sign recognition system and adaptive cruise mode is on. Let's talk a little bit about this steering wheel in general. A very nice 3-spoke sporty steering wheel, very light to operate with a small airbag in the center. On a left side and on a right we have some physical buttons. Always nice to see physical buttons on a steering wheel. This is the best and the most appropriate solution. We didn't talk much about this gearbox or gear lever here. This is a eCVT automatic gearbox, very popular with Toyota hybrid models. Now let's talk a little bit about this new center infotainment system, but first sorry for potential flickering and some issues with the video quality, because sometimes with the center infotainment systems, whichever frame rate I choose, it always flickers. It's just how it is with new LED screens. But overall, it's very wide in size. This is now the navigation system. Also, one premium feature that such a small city hatchback comes with the navigation. Very sharp and very easy to use. We have now everything here on a far left, some shortcuts, media. This is now radio list, phone, of course you can connect her, and we can now see the energy flow. Always interesting and very cool detail to see with the, oh, now we have the petrol engine has started and it recharges the battery. Very cool to see that. Also some extra apps and some settings, but of course the navigation is actually your main screen, and I'm very glad to check that it works absolutely phenomenal. And of course here we are at Toyota Center, very cool detail, Toyota Center Zagreb South. Let me know in the comment section overall what you think about this design of a interior new Toyota Yaris. One interesting detail I forgot to mention, we have this vanity mirror with a LED light, also LED light on a passenger side. Very nice and cool detail. For the very end of a video, I will put the lights on and I will put the turn signals on so you can see it in action. Now, if you take a look here in the back, we have LED rear lights with LED turn signals. Let's just quickly move around. LED turn signals on a side mirrors. And like I said earlier, we have these daytime running lights, which of course then becomes indicators with a full LED headlights. So this is the end of my review for the exterior, interior and practicality test of a new for 2024 model year facelift Toyota Yaris with a 1.5 liter hybrid powertrain. Big thanks to Toyota Center here in Zagreb for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below. And thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you all a very nice day.